What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and I'm prepping for the holidays. I have all the family coming over, and I don't always like making that traditional turkey. So this time around, I'm making a Southwestern turkey with a Chipotle gravy. You're going to love this. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one. Turkey you're cooking, make sure you remove the neck and the gizzards. Now I'm starting on my Southwestern turkey the night before because I'm making an awesome dry rub that I'm going to coat this turkey in and let it sit overnight to really absorb those flavors. For my dry rub, I have my brown sugar, I have chili powder and paprika, I have some coriander, I have some cumin, and I have some onion powder here. We're just going to mix everything together. Then we're going to rub the turkey down, about a quarter inside the turkey, the rest across the skin, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in the fridge overnight. So my turkey sat in the refrigerator overnight, and it really let those flavors from the rub absorb into it. Now I took it out of the fridge, and I'm letting it sit for 30 minutes. In those 30 minutes, what I did is I chopped up my carrots, my celery, my onion. I took a little bit of thyme, and I packed it into the turkey. Then I tied up the legs with a little bit of twine, and I'm setting it aside. I'm going to go ahead and start my initial base for the turkey now. I've already got a stick and a half of butter melting in my pot. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of paprika and 1 tablespoon of chopped thyme to this. We're just going to go ahead and stir it together and let it all melt. While that was melting on the stovetop, I went ahead and set my oven to 350 degrees so it can start preheating. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my baste and just go ahead and brush it all over on my turkey. Once your turkey has a nice liberal coating all over it, we're ready to go ahead and put it in the oven. Now I'm going to let it roast for an hour. After that hour, I'm going to go ahead and start taking the drippings and basting the turkey. After that, I'm going to go every half hour until my turkey is done. While my turkey's in the oven, it's the perfect time to start my Chipotle gravy. For this, I have a couple tablespoons of butter already melting in a saucepan. I'm going to add to this some carrots, celery, and a little bit of thyme. I'm going to stir those around so the butter coats everything. Once my butter's all melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in my white wine. Now I'm going to let this go until the wine reduces down by half. And then I'm going to go ahead and transfer everything over into a larger pot to finish up. Now that my wine and butter has reduced down, I moved it over to a larger pot, and I'm going to add 8 cups of chicken broth to this. I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour before moving on to my next step. After my broth simmered for about an hour, I went ahead and I strained it. I took out all the carrots, the celery, the thyme, and then I went ahead and I put it back in my big pot. Now in a medium saucepan, I have some butter melting. Once this is all melted down, I'm going to add in my flour, my chipotle, and my cream. Once we're done with that, it's time to start adding it back into our broth. I've got the broth heating up again in my large pot here, and little by little, I'm going to spoon in our mixture and then whisk it together so it mixes thoroughly. let this go for about 10 minutes. That's all the time it should take for this to thicken up nicely. Then we'll wait till our turkey's done and add in the drippings, mix that together, and this gravy's ready. After 4.5 hours, my turkey is done. I went ahead and I removed the fat from the drippings and stirred the drippings into my gravy to get that finished. Now take a look at these. This bird looks beautiful. This Chipotle gravy is awesome. Now usually I would tear into this right now and taste it for you guys, but this is for family. I have to wait till they get here until me and the wife can carve this up and serve it. But go ahead, give this recipe a shot. I love it. My family loves it. I know you guys will love it. So go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see you next time.